Meet your doom.
Oh, now that is a lovely view. It's a shame about the company, though. Hello, everybody. It's Scott here, and this is YEAGER Hunter Legend. It's available on iOS and Android. Ooh, that's a precarious position for me to be in. I'm just going to go around to the side. I don't want to be flailing there with my blades. Thank you very much. I'm currently playing through on my iPad. And to distill what this is in the simplest terms, it is somewhat of a Monster Hunter's clone. To get you up to speed of the story so far, we're on the planet Echors. When it was discovered, it was overrun and inhabited by these giant monsters and beasties. Ooh, that got a nice hit there. Humanity, to use an umbrella term, wanted to invade and colonize, but when they landed, they realized they were completely outmatched. And we're getting pushed back very much so by these monsters. That is until they discovered the Kala. It's a mysterious energy from the planet which they can use to manipulate and become more powerful in order to push back these monsters. And they did. They were able to set up outposts and communities and tribes. And ever since then, there's been relative peace within their little mini cities. And sometimes you just have to go out and cull the formidable fauna. Oh, gosh, imagine that breath. But there has been some conflict, unfortunately. The Kala heart, which is galvanizing the peace within the community, has just been stolen from our tribe, and it is up to us to try and track it down and bring it back so that some stability can be found. I'm only a couple of taps away. Victory. Perfect. Now, just a little technical note at the top of this video. If you're watching this, if any cutscenes come up or just the gameplay itself and you're looking and thinking, that doesn't look that great, it's not the recording, it is the game itself. I've ramped up the graphical output to the very top. Oh, I have to do that again? Okay. I've graphical output right to the top, to the max. I'm playing on the latest iPad, but sometimes it just doesn't look that good. Unfortunately, it's a little bit disappointing. I mean, it still looks good, yeah, but not great. It's not necessarily a 2023 game. It looks more like a high-end PS2 game at parts. So at the very top, when you first jump into the game, you go through this dream sequence of what it would be like to be completely overpowered. You're fighting this giant dragon. You have all the abilities, but it did just turn out to be a Dallas dream. And you wake up and you have to choose what type of weapon you would like to master after a very lengthy character creation screen, very in-depth character creation screen, which gets completely defunct after a few minutes because I've now donned this helmet, so you can't see the efforts that I put into that. But you can choose a weapon to match your playstyle. Death roll. There are very slow but heavy-hitting axes. There's ranged bow and arrows. Oh, I've destroyed the head. Perfect. Let's keep whiling on that. Sort of a mid-range sword. I went with dual blades. I'm the sort of player that likes to be fast and furious, nimble and agile. So to have this, to jump in with some flurry of attacks is really great. Now, the controls. Left side of the screen, joystick, moving around, easy enough. The right side, I'm just tapping. You can see the tapping here. That's just a general attack. To the top right, where it looks like somebody's having a nice little meditation, that activates the Kala ability, and you get to become a lot stronger. You get to be a lot more furious, and I've just chopped off this Bloodgorg's tail. So come on. Let's bring it down. Let's wail on its legs. Ooh, with a little bit of garlic cream. Yes, please. Say less.
Got something.
But as you attack more, you get to upgrade and enhance your focus more, which means you can attack even better. So this armor and swords that I'm playing with now are upgradable. They are enhanceable, and that's basically what you have to do throughout the game. You go out, you harvest some materials from some of the critters, and then you get to upgrade and go out and hunt some bigger critters. I am very aware of the fact that most of this video has just been me fighting this one creature, but that's sort of the The gameplay, you know, it's not necessary. It's sort of that Monster Hunter gameplay where you're not just mowing your way through easy creatures. It's the focus is on one individual monster, and you have to employ tactics and a lot of time and effort into that. It's weird that I've had to fight this twice, though. I'm not quite sure about what that is, but only a few more hits. You see the health bar at the top. It is dwindling, and we have taken it down. Victory for the second time. Let's grab that beast core. Thank you very much. And let's jump out of that. Thank you. Oh, I tell you why. You've just watched me play through this twice. It's because I clicked challenge again. Oopsie. Well, hopefully, hopefully my narrative was fine, and you don't mind seeing the gameplay twice in a row. But this is sort of the main hub. This is our little tribe here. And there's all sorts of quests that go on. So we now have to see Chief Khan because he has some other directives for us. So let's see what he wants to say.
See any improvement in your combat ability?
Something that I've noticed as well, if you play through this game, you'll realize the voice acting and the dialogue at times are completely different. And I don't mean just the odd word here and there. I mean like completely different sentences and intentions. So I'm not entirely sure what the thinking is behind that. It can be a little bit jarring. We need to upgrade our weapon, so let's jump onto... Ooh, let's get some new... Yes, please, some malicious fangs. Let's forge those. So these are our blades. And as you can see, the equipment level has gone up from 5 to 10. Agility up from 30 to 80. Wow, we are going to be fine. Let's get a new helmet. New helmet or new... Okay, yeah, I like these. Oh, yeah, that's a nice wing. Oh, I don't have enough materials for that. Never mind. But I can get a new helmet. I like the look of that helmet, so let's forge that. Thanking you. Look at that. Vitality up from 7 to 18. Physique from 7 to 18. And I think that's all we can forge at the moment. That's absolutely fine. So now we jump out. Now we chat with Skady about the Adventians. So yeah, as I say, there's a lot of quests and a lot of things to explore. The main story is that we're trying to get back this stolen Kalar heart. The quests can be very short, very choppy, and a lot of it is just running backwards and forwards, just chatting with people, and then jumping out and cutting down a monster. But I think if you're a Monster Hunter fan, you'll definitely get something out of this. I think if you're a fan of being able to upgrade your armor and upgrade your weapons and improve your character, you'll definitely get something out of this. But yeah, I think you should maybe jump in and have a try for yourself, see what you think, and let us know in the comments. Is this a game that you'd like to play, or would you give this one a wide berth? But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and I'll catch you next time.